Okay, good morning everybody. We are on a brand new project here in Blakely Manor over here in Burien. Pretty nice little neighborhood in Burien here. We have a pretty big refinish going on this week, so I'll just turn this camera around and walk you through it. So first, let's start off with these vents. So we have 6 of those beautiful wood-shaped vents that we're going to be installing. Those are the inlaid type vents, and we have one going right there. This is a dining room, so we're going to be doing this dining room area here. We're going to be coming down. I'm going to make a nice transition all the way along that linoleum floor there. They're tearing that linoleum out and putting a new floor down. So we're coming down this hallway. We're going to be going into this bedroom. We have a vent going on over there. Coming down here, we're going to do the hall closet, this bedroom, into the closet, another vent going there, into this little bedroom, and another vent going there. So this is the original part of the old house here, and then we'll go into the new part, and I'll show you what's going on over there. So here's the entry where they combined the new and the old part of the house, and they put a little parquet in here. It's a full 2 1/4 wide little parquet, so we're going to be refinishing that. And we're going to be refinishing this new dining room here. Charles already has the sanders in here. And we're going to be putting that sander together. We're going to resand all this. And we have another vent going on right there. Oh, and I have one little repair to do right here. We're just doing a perpendicular piece along the side of that cabinet there to fill that little spot in. And transitions, of course. Okay. Well, it looks like Charles is well underway here with the big sander. Look at that beautiful wood floor down there.
When I was small, I believed in Santa Claus, though I knew it was my dad. And I would hang up my stockings at Christmas, open my presents and I'll be glad. But the last time I played Father Christmas, I stood outside a department store. A gang of kids came.
Look at that. See all that gooey stuff on that paper? That's the finish. Giving us grief. So I got to change the paper pretty often on this. Well, looks like Charles got this room pretty well knocked out. Got the parquet roughed in. And away.
Lost an outfit, don't give my sister a cuddly toy. We don't want to take our Monopoly money, we only want the real McCoy. Father Christmas, give us some money, we'll beat you up if you make us annoyed. Father Christmas, give us some money, don't mess around with those silly toys. But give my daddy a job cause he needs one, he's got a lot of mouths to feed. But if you got one, I'll have a machine gun, so I can scare all the kids down the street. Father Christmas, give us some money, we got no time for your silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over, we want your friends, so don't make us annoy. You want it all to the little rich boys. Have yourself a merry, merry Christmas, have yourself a good time. But remember the kids who got nothing while you're drinking down your wine. Father Christmas, give us some money, we got no time for your silly toys. Father Christmas, please hand it over, we'll beat you up, so don't make us annoyed. Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your butts, don't make us ignore. And give all the toys to the little rich boys.
So watch this technique here. This is how you fill a floor. Big strokes against the grain, pushing it into all the cracks and wiping it almost completely clean so it dries in minutes.
Don't put any pressure at all.
And push every bit of your weight on that trowel. You know, I've done a lot of hardwood floors and I've worked with a lot of guys.
I'm the worst.
And this is one of the things that is the hardest thing to teach somebody how to do. Okay, good morning everybody. We are back on this project over here in Blakely Manor. We are about halfway sanded up here, so let's just turn this around, let you see what we got here. So the vents are all in, 6 vents yesterday. I got the repair done over along that cabinet. That was a joint effort with Charles and I. This room's all sanded, filled. There's this vent over here. Come into the dining room, we got this roughed in. It is not edged yet. That vent is in. Charles is gonna start in on the edger. I'm gonna rough in this hallway down here. I still have to rough in this bedroom. This bedroom we got roughed in yesterday. Got the vents in over there. And rough in this bedroom. Gonna get started on that right.
So I can scare all the kids down the street. Father Christmas, give us some money. We got no time for your silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. Have yourself a merry, merry Christmas. Have yourself a good time. But remember the kids who got nothing while you're drinking down your wine.
Okay, good morning everybody. We are back on this project over here in Blakely Manor. We were gonna wrap this up and get a coat on this either today or tomorrow morning. I was hoping today, but we got a little hold up. I'll show you what we got going on. The homeowner saw a couple boards. So here in these transitions where the doorway is, you can see all those little black marks. Those are from staples and nails where they got wet a little bit. We see that a lot. If you go back in my videos, you'll see that that occurs on a lot of floors in between doorways where all the tack strips and different transitions for the carpet have gone down over the years. So these 3 doorways, the homeowner wants me to pull these boards up. So there's 3 boards here, 2 here and 2 here, and we are going to pull those up and replace those with new wood. So I'm going to get busy. You see I have my little kit. Same little kit I use for the vents. I'm going to use it for doing these repairs right now. So you can see where we're at on the rest of this project. You know, this room, these are all rough sanded, filled, and ready for final sanding, which goes fairly quick compared to the rough in on this. This was a hard floor to rough in. It gummed up a lot of paper. We ended up with a lot of goo. If you look at our paper, all of them were just gummed up with gooey finish. But this room here is all final edge, ready for the big sander. And the entryway is all edged with 100 and ready for the hydro. And this room here is also all sanded, final sanded, and ready for the big sander. So that's what Charles is going to get started on right now. Running that baby right there.
When I was small, I believed in Santa Claus. No one knew it was my dad. And I would hang up my stockings at Christmas, open my presents and I'd be glad. But the last time I played Father Christmas, I stood outside a department store. A gang of kids came over and mugged me and knocked my reindeer to the floor. They said, Father Christmas,
Okay, well that completes these little repairs. I'll turn the camera around and show you what they look like. They're installed and filled. Now Charles has to come back and finish sanding them. So there's the one in this room, installed and filled. There's that one there, which actually gave me quite a bit of grief. I ended up replacing 4 boards instead of 2 because they kept chipping out, which happens. And here's the first one that you saw me working on. Well, I have some work to do, but you can see the back of my van here is just so full of crap I can't get anything done. But this is the door jambs out of the house we're working on. The contractor tore it all out and he's just throwing it all in the garbage. But I have a hard time throwing that away. That's all solid 3/4 inch Philippine mahogany, which it's illegal to harvest that now. But back when this house was built in the late 50s or 60s, early 60s, this stuff was like, they were just importing this stuff and using it like crazy. So I saved these door jambs. I'm going to keep a couple of them, and I got a buddy down the street that he's a super craftsman, and he's going to take some of it, and we're going to put this stuff to some use down the road. So I'm going to unload this. Okay, I am going to make these trim pieces for this project right now. I couldn't find anything in the pile of 2 1/4. I had some 3-inch here, which I really don't like ripping up into these kind of transitions, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I need 11 feet, so these are gonna work. These are about 6, a little over 6 feet a piece. So I'm gonna make these the big, nice transition going from the dining room into the kitchen. One of these is gonna be the bathroom, and the other one's gonna be the other end of the kitchen there. So I'm gonna rip these down and make some molding. You saw my drawings, that's what I'm building right there. I've got that one there, needs to be 11 feet, so 5.5 feet each. I need one at 45 and a 32-inch one with a 1/4 inch rabbet. ready for finish. Can't do it right now because I got to run back to the job site, bring some lunch to Charles, and then run to Federal Way and take care of some other business. Over and out for now. Like Charles pulling up the last little bit of that putty. I actually got it all final edge. Pulling that putty up. Got this room ready to go and this room ready to go. Oh, look at those repairs. They do look a lot better, I gotta say. Yeah, we're moving right along here. This is all final sanded in here. So we're gonna scrape and buff this and probably get a coat down tomorrow. That's gonna be the plan. We were gonna do one today, but it looks like tomorrow's the day. Don't ever rush it. Take your time and do it right. Okay, good morning everybody. We are back on this project in Blakely Manor. We are gonna put a coat down this morning. We've all the repairs done, the vents are all in. Let's just take a look around. Here's the living room. All nice, ready for buff. Charles is in the back room. You can see we've got the vents. Those vents are beautiful. Coming through here, dining room, all prepped and ready for the final sand. Charles is in there buffing right now with the hydro. Get that room all buffed out. You see those nice repairs in all the doorways. Those are all looking great. This bedroom here, and this bedroom. So as soon as Charles gets done buffing back here, I'm gonna start cleaning this, putting a coat down while he's prepping that other area over there. Okay, we are going to mix up some schmoo for this floor. All right, let's take a look at that stuff. Oh, take a big whiff. Nice. The key here is to make sure you don't get any in their driveway, and you don't get any on the road, you don't get any in your van, and you don't get any on you. So for that task, I bring it in here because I'd rather spill it in my van than on their driveway if that were to happen. So let's just dump. We need about 3.5 gallons to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and put a 1.5 gallons in that bucket. Move that out of the way. Get another bucket. These are those dollar store buckets I use. Use them once and throw them away. And we'll put about 1.5 gallons in that bucket. Wow. There's one. These things come nice and marked out. And there's a half. I'll put the other half in that one. And finish that one off with a hole. We'll make sure and mix that real good. Okay, we are just getting ready to put this final coat down on this floor. So We changed our game plan here. We're both gonna be starting back in these back bedrooms here and working our way out. We have that nice transition spot in the entryway where the parquet is that we can transition ourselves, and everything's gonna be good. All right, Charles is gonna start here. I'm gonna start over here. Looks like we have some glorious sunshine over there beaming in. Hopefully that's not gonna be that bad. I might close the curtains in here. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, I can close those blinds if we get in here, if it seems like it's gonna be a problem. All right, let's get started.
When I was small, I believed in Santa Claus, though I knew it was my dad. And I would hang up my stockings at Christmas, open my presents and I'll be glad. But the last time I played Father Christmas, I stood outside a department store. A gang of kids came over and mugged me, and knocked my reindeer to the floor. They said, Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make us annoy. Give all the toys to the little rich boys.
Okay, Charles is pulling out of this room very nicely. Look at that coat, so beautiful. And I am just about to pull out of this room. It came together just perfectly. Look at that dining room glistening in the sunshine. Okay, we are back at the shop here after putting that first coat down on that floor. We're gonna finish out the trim and the vents in the shop here. So let's just show you what I got going on. So you see there's the vents. I got my little drip tray here. These are getting a full dunk. So I'm gonna dunk them in the tray here, let them drip over there and brush them out and put a coat on that trim that I made yesterday. Here's the leftover finish from the job, so I like to get it while it's still pretty fresh. All right, first step, let's blow these vents out. Okay, first vent. Plop it in the hole there, in the tray. I will literally flood that. That fills inside every one of them little louvers. Pick it up and let it drip into the tray. Good coverage. Set that down over there. Continue that 6 times. I will dump this all right back into that bucket too. Just like that. Okay. Coat this trim, and I flood it on there. That's why I use this little backer board. So I can just flood that stuff with a nice heavy seal coat. You'll be able to walk on this stuff for 20 years. There, now you can see everything has a nice coat on it. I'll come back tomorrow morning, screen these out along with the floor, and we'll put a couple of more coats on the top. Okay, we're going to give this stuff a light inner coat of abrasion. Coat it again. Charles is already over getting the floor ready, so basically we're just going to give these a very light very light sanding just to take off any boogers, any raised grain, any hairs. Just like that. Wipe them down, put a coat on them. Okay, good morning everybody. We are back on this project for the final day. We're going to be putting down the final 2 coats on this today. So let's just turn this camera around, do a little walkthrough. So here you can see the living room area. And we'll get ready to change that buffer pad over there and get ready to do my inner coat abrasion with a very dull 120 grit. Look at that parquet. Brand new looking. Very nice little entryway. Dining area. Looks great. Charles already in here doing his inner coat abrasion. He's got these 3 rooms. There's Charles right there doing these rooms back here. Okay, I'm gonna go crank up that buffer. Get this thing going on.
When I was small, I believed in Santa Claus, though I knew it was my dad. And I would hang up my stockings at Christmas, open my presents and I'll be glad. But the last time I played Father Christmas, I stood outside a department store. A gang of kids came over and marked me, and knocked my reindeer to the floor. They said, Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make us annoy. Give all the toys to the little rich boys.
Okay, the final wipe down for pack off, or as we call it, wiper down.
Don't give my brother a Steve Austin outfit. Don't give my sister a cuddly toy. We don't want a jigsaw or Monopoly money. We only want the real McCoy. Father Christmas, give us some money. We'll beat you up if you make us annoyed. Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. But give my daddy a job 'cause he needs one. He's got a lot of mouths to feed. But if you got one, I'll have a machine gun, so I can scare all the kids down the street. Father Christmas, give us some money. We got no time for your silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make us annoyed. Give all the toys to the little rich boys. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. Have yourself a good time. But remember the kids who got nothing while you're drinking down your wine. Father Christmas, give us some money. We got no time for your silly toys. Father Christmas, please hand it over. We'll beat you up, so don't make us annoyed. Father Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your bread, so don't make us annoyed. Give all the toys to the little rich boys.
Blustery day in the Great North Woods here, but you know what? We got the Old Glory flying right there. And the Seahawks. Yeah, baby. Go Hawks. Okay, done with that coat. Now we're going to coat the trim here in the shop, and then go and put a final coat on that other floor today. And then tomorrow morning, we can do a walkthrough. I'll put a nice heavy coat a water base on these. Okay, that takes care of the vents. I got one more coat on these later today, another coat on the floor, and this job is almost done. Okay, good morning everybody. We are on this project over here in Blakely Manor, just doing a walkthrough. We're all done. We're putting the vents in the holes and pulling our tape, getting ready to finish this job up and call it a wrap. So I'm going to turn this camera around and let you take a look around. So you can see I have that piece of transition made there. It's actually not installed yet because they need to do the trim. And there's vent number 1 in this room. There's a transition made for that one over there. So that's the living room. Let's just stick one of those little vents in the hole while we're at it here. See, they just plop right in there, and you can put a filter on the bottom of those, or take them out and clean your ductwork out if you need to. Look at that parquet. Look how nicely that parquet turned out. So beautiful, like brand new. It matches the floor real well and transitions these two rooms extremely nice. Now here's another vent. Let's just stick this in the hole. There we go. Just like that. This is that nice dining area. Very nice. I'm going to be pulling up that blue tape right over there. And here's the transitions I made for along this wall. Of course, they need to put the new flooring in first and the molding. Contractor's doing that, but you can see there's that molding, and it's gonna lip right over that new flooring and transition those two floors really well. So you come down this nice long hallway. It's gonna get all brand new doors. Bedroom number 1, and that's the vent over there that you saw me fit in the previous video when I just did a vent video. Into this bedroom and into this bedroom. So this floor is going to be a wrap. Love those long hallways. Take a look at that. Okay, well that's going to be the end of this video. If you see anything you like, hit that subscribe button. We could always use your support. And as another note, the music you've been listening to throughout this video is Charles, the guy that you see do floors here all the time, doing a cover of the Kinks' Father Christmas. So be sure to go to his YouTube channel and subscribe to him. He's a hard-working musician. If you knew all the work that went into one of those videos, you'd have a different appreciation for that. So anyway, I'll put a link in the description to his channel. And in the meantime, you guys all have a Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you in the next one.